like how do you manage your time? There are a lot of homemakers, and they want to learn this language, but the problem is that they are not getting enough time because they have a lot of responsibilities and duties and household chores and other things as well. They have so much on their plate. So what would you say to them, and how can they learn this language? This language has given me confidence, and it has given me courage. Now I can speak with anyone, but yes, sometimes I really feel reluctant, and I really feel nervous, and I think it's very natural. It's a natural process, whenever you're going to meet with someone, and you didn't know about that person much, so that times you really feel butterflies in your stomach, obviously, and it's very common. And we can proceed further. Hello, what is your name? Malti.
Malati.
Okay,
Yes.
Malati. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm fantastic. I am fit as fiddle. Thank you for asking. And I think your name is RC.
Arshi.
RC. Okay. Okay.
Yes, it's Arshi.
Yes. Okay. Tell me, RC, how are you and how is life treating you?
Mhm. Okay, these days I am feeling under the weather because the climate is changing. So because of the change, I'm really having a trouble in my throat, and I can say that I'm having a cold. And at the same time, like last night, I was suffering from fever and severe headache. So, I had the injection, but I had to bite the bullet because there was no option and it was necessary for me. And also, the Ramadan is going on, so we can't skip our fast. So, because there was another reason that I had to take that injection. Otherwise, I had the injection. Yeah,
Okay.
overall
Yeah.
life is treating good so far, and by the grace, there is no complaint. Yes.
Now, are you okay for a
Yeah,
conversation?
yeah, I'm feeling okay. That's why I come
Okay.
here.
Okay. Thank you
Yes.
so much for
Yeah.
joining here and giving me chance to,
Yeah.
talking with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you were trying to reach me out after a long time, like for a long time. So this, today, I didn't want to miss the boat. I just wanted to have a conversation with you, and I thought let's just have the conversation and let's see what happens. So then after 11, I think I have texted you. I have replied you after 11 or maybe.
Okay.
So then I was feeling better. So then I thought, let's just have the conversation with her. I'm also
Okay.
looking forward to have the conversation with you.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So as we are meeting very first time, so could you please introduce yourself? And I would love to know about yourself.
Sure. As you know, my name is Malti. I live in Bangalore. If I talk about my education, I have completed my graduation in mass communication and English literature. Nowadays, I'm homemaker and I have a son. And except of there, yeah, I also, running YouTube channel. It's very small, only for sake of the learning purpose because nowadays I'm learning this language and I am looking for the opportunity for talking for whatever I learn, which is I try to uploading there, and from there I can get motivate also from other YouTubers also, so I can interact to daily basis like that. I was uh,
Yes,
thinking and
definitely.
wondering, that's why, yeah,
Mhm.
I creating this channel. So I'm working here but not consistently because of busy, sometime I'm busy here also, so that's why as much as possible I'm trying to learning this language, so that's why I'm here. And except of there, if I talk about my hobbies, yeah, definitely I would like to watching and listening mostly English related content podcast, and sometime watching movie also, sometime traveling in outside. Yeah, it's pretty much about myself.
Okay, that's great to know that. you are learning this language, and you it seems like you are so much dedicated for learning this language. As you mentioned that you have created your own YouTube channel, and because the reason was that you really wanted to interact with a lot of people for just the sake of learning purpose. So it seems like you are so dedicated, and we should be dedicated if we are going to learn this language. Okay, so
Yes,
shall I introduce myself?
yes, yes, please.
Okay, so as you already know, my name is Arshi. I hail from UP, Uttar Pradesh. And if I talk about my qualifications, I have completed master in chemistry. In addition of that, I did B.Ed, and after completing my study, I started work. And unfortunately, I worked only 2 years, and I worked only for 2 years, and then I left job. And now at present I'm just working as a home tutor, and other than that I also run a YouTube channel just like you. I also have a small YouTube channel, and I'm trying to be consistent on my YouTube channel, and at the same time I'm trying to be consistent on my English journey. And if I talk about my hobbies, so there are a bunch of hobbies I really love whenever I get leisure time. But mostly, like these days, I'm literally enjoying eating the books or talking with diverse background people, and sometimes I love cooking as well, because cooking is something it really gives me a solace when I go in the kitchen, and it really makes me happy. So that is the reason that I just want to cook something, not regular basis, whenever I get time or whenever I have a craving for eating something, different. So that time I go in the kitchen, and then I make something for me and my family. And that's all from my side. I think I have elaborated a lot of things. I have stressed.
No, no. Okay, okay. So may I know about your journey from when you start learning this language? Definitely you knows very well. Even though one kind of journey, definitely we have to start for, even though we had opportunity environment. I don't think so. If you are belong to government and government side or non, what it's called. If sometime if I talk about my side, I was proper government school and college from. Okay, so I didn't have a that much environment to speaking talking. If anyone talk, definitely other people laughing, something like that they used to do. But nowadays it's a gradually changing of pattern of study, all the things also in even government side also it's start only English related all the things. But that time only we used to, I used to only study only subjective wise. Okay, so I want to know about what kind of.
This is the first and foremost thing, and it is no matter what, but you cannot skip. Like speaking, you can skip reading, you can speak, you can skip writing, and sometimes you can skip your listening, but you cannot skip your speaking, because it really plays a pivotal role, and it is mandatory for every learner, for every level of learner, like whether you are a beginner, intermediate, or advanced. So it doesn't matter. You have to speak every single day, even just for
Background you had and how you overcome and how you start your journey little bit.
Okay, well, yeah, I would love to share about my journey, obviously. And also, I have shared my journey a lot of time in my videos, and again, I really want to share. Yeah, as you asked me that which background I come from, so just like you, I come from Hindi medium background, a complete Hindi medium background. I have completed my study, my overall study in Hindi medium school till 12th, and when I was pursuing my bachelor and my master, so that time, there was content in English, but the environment, the atmosphere, the everything was in Hindi. So in that in this kind of environment, I have completed my overall study. So I must say that I come from a Hindi background, and I also completed my education in Hindi medium school and colleges, everything. And if I talk about when did I start my journey, when did I embark this in English journey, so I would say that it's been over a year that I have been learning this language. And in this year, like this
In just a year,
language
I
has
can
given
say
me
that I have
confidence,
seen
and it has given
enormous
me courage. Now I can
transformation
speak
in my
with
overall
anyone.
personality.
But
I'm not
yes,
just talking
sometimes I
about
really
English.
feel
I
reluctant,
am, I'm
and I
talking
really feel
about
nervous, and
my
it's very, I think it's
overall
very
personality.
natural. It's a natural
And
process,
this,
whenever you're going to
since
meet
I
with
have started
someone
learning this
and you
language,
didn't know
I have
about that
become
person much,
much
so
more
that
conscious
times you
and
really feel,
aware of myself. So this journey has
butterflies in
taught
your
me
stomach, obviously, and
so
it's very
many things
common.
about myself, about others, and also it gives me a confidence. It gave me confidence, and it really boosts my confidence. Now I can talk with anyone, but earlier I was extremely introvert person. I wasn't, I didn't even have courage to talk, to communicate in my mother tongue. So I was that level of introvert person. But now this language has given me confidence, and it has given me courage. Now I can speak with anyone. But yes, sometimes I really feel reluctant, and I really feel nervous, and I think it's very natural. It's a natural process, whenever you're going to meet with someone and you didn't know about that person much, so that times you really feel butterflies in your stomach, obviously, and it's very common. So yeah, still I have nervousness, but at the same time I can suppress that feeling. I can put a facade on my face that I am confident, and I am not feeling under the confident. So yeah, this language give me so much. So it's been a year that I have been learning this language. Right. So it's totally up to the mark and phenomenal, whatever you are doing, and still you are doing. It's very proud of to everyone who are, wants, everyone nowadays, I don't think so. Nobody wants to learning this language. Everybody wants to learning this language, but they have some kind of fearness. They can't courage to speak in front of anyone. Even in my case also, my personal opinion also, earlier I was also very introvert person, right? I couldn't courage to talk in front of other person, even my native language also. That much I was introvert, but slowly and gradually, I can't say drastically, but slowly and gradually, I'm trying to overcome from this situation. So still I'm learning. I can say still I'm learning. I'm making a lot of mistake while talking also, while doing conversation also. But I'm not consider about mistakes and error. Just it's my part of learning. Okay, so that's why I'm trying to as much as possible, improving day by day. So yeah, I am also doing daily basis something learning.
Yeah, you are also doing great that you are learning this language uh, consistently, like as you mentioned. So I can see the dedication in your self. Yeah, of course. And as I can see, you are married and you are a homemaker, and now you have a lot of responsibilities and duties. There are so much on your plate. But even after that, you seems like very dedicated. So, it's really amazing job here. It's like an incredible job you are doing here. And as you mentioned that you are trying to overcome your fear, and you are trying to be a confident person. So what are the things you do on regular basis so you can become a confident person, or you can become a courageous person? Would you like to share?
Yeah, definitely. I would love to share whatever I'm doing. Yeah, I'm doing daily basis audio talk with my friend. I have one WhatsApp group. I create WhatsApp group. There are, working lady are there, and as well as housewife are also there. And I try to interact to daily basis with them. It's either it is the video call and audio call also. And apart from there, yeah, YouTube also, help me a lot. Whereas I am making video also, from there also I can enhance my confidence daily. gradually. And apart from there, I am not that kind of fond of to reading book, but nowadays I push myself. I'm starting reading books also, and as well as the writing part, which is also I'm starting. So those four pillar, it's helped me a lot gradually. So daily basis I'm doing practice there also, reading, writing, speaking, and listening. So this kind of activities I'm doing daily basis from there. And if I will go outside, I just prefer only talk only English, not my native language or Hindi. Just try to talk because I can get here environment. If I go in outside, mall, hospital, school, anywhere, I can get environment. So these things also, you can say it's helped me a lot. And I am trying to talking with my son, and I'm trying to with my neighbor, whatever, whoever. If I will get, just I focus my English, and as well as apart from there, yeah, daily basis, if I will talk sorry, if I start to talking to in front of anyone, just before first I try to for example, reading and writing, read not a reading, it's a record and writing, which part also I am enhancing nowadays. And with chat gpt also I'm taking help daily basis. So those kind of things I feel very helpful. And environment also I can say. And one more thing, nowadays I observe myself, if you are very honest and if you are very enthusiastic to learn anything, gradually you will get environment. First, initially time, you have to make environment yourself, right? But
Yes,
slowly and
definitely.
gradually you will surrounding all the things. Nowadays we have a mobile phones, a smartphone. From there also we can get lot of information, lot of skills also, whatever we want to learn, right? So it's help a lot to everyone. Only we need to be desire. Okay, if we have a desire, definitely we can get achieve. But slowly and gradually, we can't get any shortcut way and whatever like that, right? It's been around 1 year's my journey also. In YouTube, it's been 6 7 months. But in my learning phase, it's been 1 year. I'm doing same ratio. Okay, same ratioly I'm doing daily basis practice, so I can say I'm getting little different compared to 1 year back and now. So that's why it's helpful for me a lot.
Mm. Okay, that's great to know. And that really makes sense that you are working on every aspect of learning this language. As you mentioned, that like you said, that you are covering 4 pillars for learning this language. So that really, commendable, because as a I can feel, not, still I'm not married, but I can feel, the responsibilities and duties you have, and even after that you are really doing a wonderful job. So here the one question, I have one question for you, I would like to ask you that like how do you manage your time? There are a lot of homemakers, and they want to learn this language, but the problem is that they are not getting enough time because they have a lot of responsibilities and duties and household chores and other things as well. They have so much on their plate. So what would you say to them, and how can they learn this language? How can they how can they feel that now I have enough time, now I can learn this language? So how do you how they can manage their time for learning this language? What would you like?
Okay, yes, you are. I would say my personal opinion, which is I'm doing daily basis. Yeah, definitely, it's no doubt. Everyone, I already mentioned, everyone wants to learn this language. Mostly nowadays, homemaker also, because they realize before, maybe I can't say in my case also, I couldn't realize before marriage, English is a very mandatory and crucial. Otherwise, any skill is a very mandatory. We have to do something in future. I was wondering, okay, after marriage, my all the responsibility will take my only husband and family member. Okay, I will be just indulge my household chores and inside my room. I no need to do anything because all the responsibility definitely they will take. I was wondering because it's totally wrong. You should do something in future. Actually, I was I used to working in teaching earlier, and I used to do something in my past also. But in that duration, yeah, few of time I'm taking rest because of upbringing, nurturing of child. That's why I'm taking break. But in future, definitely I'm thinking about something. Okay, so I would say for mostly, you should be first things you should be desire, interest, whatever like that. No, I'm not telling only English. In which sector you are very enthusiasm of your stitching line, in your parlor sector, in your other side, lot of sector are here for doing something, right? So first thing
Yes,
you should be
definitely.
yes, you should be desire and interest. If you have an interest, definitely you will get time. You so, and sometime, being a housewife is literally hard to get the time also. But you have to, it's here also applying in time management, how to manage our time. Being a housewife, we have to all the responsibility, take all the responsibility, sometimes relatives, sometimes family, child, all the things, right? But in that duration also, we should give at least 1 hour, half an hour daily basis for ourselves. It's not for other person, it's for only our personal growth purpose, right? And no matter it's morning little bit early wake up, otherwise night time, otherwise afternoon, you all the depend of yourself, how you can manage. But most things is you should be desire and interest, and how you can manage all depend of you. In my case, I am doing whenever I get in the afternoon also, in my kitchen work also, in kitchen work maybe 2 3 hours sometime it will take. In that duration of what I do, I listen, just put in earphone and do my work. you know Best will be if you are thinking overthink of nonsense other things, people are what they will think, I'm not making happy to other, like that nonsense things we are thinking the daily. Compared to these things, if you start to listen something useful, productive, it will be literally helpful for you. Motivational speech, something related. I do in listening part my kitchen work, right? I do my writing and reading part my whenever I will get leisure time, and speaking part also sometime my when I'm making chapati, when I chopping vegetable, in audio call,
Mhm.
right? So
Yes,
mostly I
exactly.
will try to give actually, we should have make the time proper sitting and doing, but it's not possible sometime because we are busy. So anyhow, how we can manage, I think you don't believe this, today morning what I did, I had lot of laundry. Today is a Sunday, so I had to do laundry. While doing laundry also, I put earphone and was listening something like that. That's how, if we have a desire now, nobody can stop to us, nobody can. So that's how we can
Definitely.
start.
Yeah, completely
Yes.
agree with you. And also, I can resonate myself with you because the exact thing, I do. Whenever I feel like that I'm running out of time and I don't have specific time to listening and I don't have specific time for speaking. So that time, while doing household chores and while doing other work, I just put earphone on my ear and then start listening because listening is quite it's quite comfortable and it is quite easy that anyone
Yes.
you can listen anytime and anywhere. It didn't
Yes.
take you know it doesn't take extra effort, and for
Yes.
listening you don't need to go to the extra mile. You can listen while doing your chores, you can doing while going anywhere. You can do listening while traveling, whatever you are doing, you can just listen. So now
Yes.
I also feel that listening is quite it's quite easy and it's quite comfortable. And also I feel that listening plays a imperative role in your speaking, because I just made up my mind that if I can learn my mother tongue by just listening, by just observing the people, by imitating the people, why I cannot learn this language? Yes, I can learn this language by listening and by observing, and that is true. But yes, there is also another thing that now we can get fluency by listening and by speaking. But when it comes to speaking impeccably, when it comes to bring clarity in your speaking or in your thought, in your ideas, so that time you really need to work on your grammar. That time you really need to comprehend the fundamentals of the grammar, like what I you know what I'm lacking in grammar, that I often lack in preposition. I get confused all the time. I get perplexed, and still I am working on my preposition, and I'm trying to learn as much as I can. But still, when it comes to utilize in my conversation, so that time, I just mix up the preposition, and that time I forget which one should I need to use in this sentence, in this context. So this is the most difficult part for me in grammar. Still, I'm really struggling a lot. But yeah, I have made up my mind that I will learn a preposition at any cost. So I'm working on that. So that's how you
Yes.
can also,
Yes.
but yeah, getting fluency is easy, but bringing clarity in your thoughts or speak impeccably, like a proficient speaker. So that times you really need to go to the extra mile. At that time,
Yes.
you cannot just survive by listening. You have to do other activities like reading, writing, and speaking. And speaking, this is the first and foremost thing, and it is no matter what, but you cannot skip. Like speaking, you can skip reading, you can speak, you can skip writing, and sometimes you can skip your listening, but you cannot skip your speaking, because it really plays a pivotal role, and it is mandatory for every learner, for every level of learner, like whether you are a beginner, intermediate, or advanced. So it doesn't matter, you have to speak every single day, even just for.
Well, I would like ask to one thing. So, how you are doing overcome from this situation, which is you are doing, you know very well, you are doing mistake while talking, right? Preposition mistakes, some grammatical error also. Maybe you got idea where where you are doing mistakes and how we can overcome from the situation. Please tell me a little bit.
Okay, so at that time, what I do, I just take any object, like it can be anything, like pen, laptop, tablet, anything. I can take,
Mhm.
I take one topic, and on that topic, I try to speak at least 2 minutes. At least two
Okay.
minutes. I try to speak, and I try to speak like in a flow. At that time, I'm not noticing, and I'm not focusing on my mistakes. At that time, I just focusing on my flow. I am just focusing to express my thoughts on that particular topic. And then, and after, after speaking, then I write on that particular topic. But it
Yes,
was
you
really
are.
nice conversation with you, and I thoroughly enjoyed this conversation.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah.
for connecting me.
Yes, sure. And thank you so much giving me this opportunity again. Once again, I totally elated so I can meet you and I had conversation it very nicely. Thank you so much once again. Definitely in future we will meet again.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Bye.
Bye bye. Have a nice day. Take care.
Take care. Same